Up top and just that, it's Dutch Dinero you're representing for Dutch Dinero TAPSLIDE TV. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, tell your friend them about Yasso, cause I Yasso nice. Hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Let me know what you think about the story, what you think could have happened, what you think should have happened. You know what I mean? Just what you think about the whole story, my fam. Me there. Yes, my fam. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, me there. And we're here with none other than Dr. Aaron Dumas. And when we talk about Dr. Aaron Dumas, we're talking about Pastor. When we're talking about Dr. Aaron Dumas, we're talking about none other than dear Pastor. You know what I mean? And when we're talking about Pastor, we're talking about none other than Tell Me Pastor. Yes, my fam, you know the ships, because I know you always look out for these topics, and sometimes you touch a topic and you hope we are with Pastor, because you know that Pastor have some hot something, you know what I mean? But you don't know Dutch Dinero always current and always have the hot topics them, and you don't know say the rest of channels them, you know what I mean? Them give you some good news, yes. Cause so we're not gonna tell no lie and we're not gonna bash no channel. But them other channels will give you good news and stuff, yes. And then we give you correct news and stuff, yes. But so when you come to Dutch Dinero tell you it straight from the horse's mouth. Right where the news are come from, right where the sources are. You know what I mean? Dutch Dinero give you it right from the horse's mouth, right on the spot. You know what I mean? I don't know hearsay and what people say and what people think it. It's not all about just that, even though a little bit of that is good. But Dutch Dinero is not all about that. Dutch Dinero, after you hear the mix up them around there, so you come here so and you hear the official report exactly what was reported. You know what I mean? So you can have a better idea at what is going on. But my fam, you know the ships here with dear Pastor, right? You write your letter, you send it in to Pastor. Pastor read your letter, reply by giving you advice, stern warning, or a bit of counseling, you know what I mean, and publish the letter. We here at Dutch Dinero TAPSLIDE TV, we read the letter and discuss the letter, read pastor's advice, discuss it, and then we go further in the comment box and we all discuss it, right? So we are going to go down in another one and fam and make your ear wag one, yes, right? Yeah, man. Fiance tried to force me to have sex. Dear Pastor, I am 21 years old and I have a boyfriend. Both of us are Christians and we pledge never to have sex until we are married. We plan to get married around Easter 2022. We are engaged and we hope to pay down on our rings. These days, my fiance is telling me that now that we are engaged, it is hard for him not to touch me, and an engagement is just like we are married, so we should do a little thing without going too far. I told him no, but he is not listening to me. I told him that what drew me to him was his love for the Lord. He is making remarks like, I want him to buy puss in bag. He is giving me an ultimatum. One day he came to see me and he tried to force himself on me. I had to bite him. When my mother came home, she saw me crying and asked me what was wrong, and I told her. My mother told me I should end the relationship with him. We are still friends, but Pastor, I have not made up my mind about what to do. I love this man so much. However, I told him that since he can't have behave himself and wait until we are married before having sex, he should leave me alone. Now he is begging me pardon, and he is saying he will behave himself. Please give me your advice. Up top and just that, it's Dutch Dinero here representing for Dutch Dinero TAPSLIDE TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yasso, cause a Yasso, nice. Yes, my fam, me there. Right? You hear that one, my fam. This 21-year-old here have a boyfriend, right? Both of them are Christians, right? He fell in love with this guy. She fell in love with this guy because the guy is a Christian. You know what I mean? But only to know that they fell in love, right? They dating. Them now plan on getting married. You know what I mean? But their pledge to each other is not to have sex until they get married, right? They plan on getting married Easter 2022. You know what I mean? Yes, my fam. But you what me I say now, my fam. Right? This man now want to have sex with this girl here. Right? He's getting like sexual urges that he cannot control whenever he's around her. You know what I mean? So he even come up with a argument of buying pussy in bag, and them little stuff the when man want to have sex and woman don't want to give them sex. You know what I mean? That's how most men behave still. You know what I mean? He even now try to force herself on her. You know what I mean? That her mother came home and saw her crying, and here that is the boy trying to force himself on her. You know what I mean? But so the mother say she should end the relationship, but she's saying that she's so in love with the guy and she understands what he's going through. You know what I mean? But what I would say about this one now, Pastor, this man just have to learn to control himself and work with what he can afford. Because we may have to say no, my fam. Sometimes you want to get married, and when you want to get married, you're thinking about this big posh wedding that you will take all 2-3 years to save towards. You know what I mean? Because here he hope to pay down on our wing. We hope to pay down on our rings. You know what I mean? And if you there now in hope to pay down on your married rings, right? That to me sends a signal that something is wrong financially with you all. It's slow. You know what I mean? So what I would say now, my fam, right? You buck a young girl as a young man and you plan to get married, and it's not like say you have this whole heap of money and you have this big money, or you have your family behind you trying to get this thing over with where they can spend the money. I would say what you do, you know what you do? You like put on a date as soon as possible, right? Pay down on the ring, and by the time you're done paying down on the ring, you're married, and you do a session with the 2 witnesses that it takes, or the whatever amount of witness that it takes, and a cameraman. You know what I mean? If you can go so far, and you get married, and then now when you all have the money and stuff like that, now you could do a renewing of vows. You know what I mean? And the renewing of vows now, you could still dress up like it's a wedding and have a better wedding session that includes and involves families and a lot of friends. You know what I mean? So I think this girl should take that route. You know what I mean? But my fam, we could go down in it and hear what Pastor say about that one, right? We could go down in it and hear what Pastor say about that one. But hit me up in the comment box and tell me what you think about what happened so far. Right? Dear M, your fiance and yourself made a covenant not to engage in premarital sex. Now, since the both of you have become engaged, He finds it difficult to keep the agreement, and he believes that the both of you can engage in sex because you have already committed to each other. It is a pity that he raised the arguments of so many men who argued about buying puss in bag. You have a right to say yes or no to this man. He should not try to force you to have sex with him. And if he wants to have sex to prove whether you are male or female, he should ask you for a medical certificate to verify whether indeed you are a male or female. He is finding it difficult to keep his commitment to you that he would not have premarital sex. He is finding that the temptation to have sex is very strong, and that is why he wants you in bed. You know that both of you love each other. So what I suggest, therefore, is that both of you should move up your date for your wedding. Perhaps change the date from Easter 2022 to any time this year. And you should not have to be fighting the severe temptation of the flesh to have sex. Consider what I have suggested and let me hear from you again. Pastor. Up top and just that, it's Dutch Dinero here representing for Dutch Dinero TAPSLIDE TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yaso, cause I Yaso, nice. Hit me up in the comment box and let me know what you think about that one in my family, yeah. Let me know what you think about pastors' suggestion about pastors' views on this whole thing, because you hear me I said on the fam. Pastor try to tell her, say, look here, the temptation of the flesh is a very strong one, right? Your fiance, the man that you're with, right, that you're engaged to, he is wrong, fully wrong, and nothing but wrong. You know what I mean? Because he should have tried to force you to have sex with him. And if you want to find out if you are a man or woman, being that he's raising pussy in bag argument, all he has to do is send you to do a marriage, get a medical certificate, you know what I mean, where you could find that out if he don't, if he see breasts and stuff and still don't think that you're right. So that's one of the things pastor is raising, right? But pastor is saying the best thing they can do is move up the date for the wedding. You know what I mean? So that's what I suggest they do as well, because when you stretch out the date go so far and you plan not to have sex until that date, right? Sometimes it's really stressing, because at the end of the day, when you don't have a girlfriend or you don't have a boyfriend, you don't feel the urge for sex. But as soon as you're with someone, you're engaged to someone, you begin to feel the urge for sex, you know what I mean? And it is a urge that you would wish you never start feeling until you get married, because it's such a strong urge, you know what I mean? So what I suggest they do is heed to pastor's suggestion, you know what I mean? Up top and just that, it's Dutch Dinero here representing for Dutch Dinero TAPSLIDE TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yaso, cause I Yaso, nice. Up top.